Oh man, here we go. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get into the battles here, there's a few things I want to talk about. First of all, voice reveal, it's here. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Should I continue to do stuff like this where I shoutcast my battles, or should I stick to what I used to do with just gameplay and music? I normally showcase full sets of battles in my videos. However, I decided to just handpick a few because since this is more of like a meme team and a team to have fun, I decided to just pick battles that would be entertaining for video purposes. Also, I dropped a lot of ELO this past week because I was trying to run a little too much spice in the Halloween Cup, and my ELO did not appreciate that. But with this team here that I'm about to show today, I was able to climb over 100 points back into the 2700s with Shadow URSARING with Hyper Beam. Now, a warning, this team does have a lot of weaknesses, and I would not recommend it for climbing. It was just to have fun with. And the last thing I want to talk about is the IVs on my Giratina. Now, these IVs may look terrible, and they are, but according to Swag Tips, the Giratina with 14, 10, 10 has a Dragon Breath breakpoint against Talonflame, Swampert, Greedent, Umbreon, and maybe Abomasnow. I believe that one might be IV dependent. This means that each Dragon Breath will deal 1 more damage to these Pokemon than normal, and it adds up a lot over time. And since I got it, I decided I may as well try it. If you don't know who Swag Tips is, they have some incredible videos that give insight on a lot of things. I will be linking their channel in the description below, so please go check them out. Alright, now without further ado, let's hop into these battles. Oh man, I am excited to shoutcast these. Okay, terrible lead against Talonflame. Gonna switch straight into the URSARING, hoping they switch out, and they do. In comes Cresselia, and we have the Hyper Beam loaded here. This will be doing massive damage. Boom! Look at that damage! And now I am going to shield up because this will be dealing a lot of damage to my URSARING. URSARING is very, very glassy. However, I do expect this Talonflame to come back in, and I also expect them to shield this because they just saw me Hyper Beam them, and I don't believe they know the counts for Shadow Claw. They actually throw their energy here, which is amazing for me. I let this come through, and now I'm bringing in the Giratina, and like I said before, we have a breakpoint in this matchup, meaning it's a lot better for Dragon Breath Giratina. They switch into a Stunfisk, and now I am super glad that I won switch advantage because my Escavalier can come in and absolutely start shredding this G-Fisk with counters. They let this Drill Run come through, and now I'm thinking I no longer need my Escavalier. Since they let that Drill Run come through, it's low enough for me to farm down. And here I actually let them take me out. I don't want that Talonflame to get extra farm by farming down my Escavalier, so I let them take me out, and I farm down with the Giratina. At this point, this game is over. All I have to do is let this move come through, because a Brave Bird will not kill, and I cannot afford to get baited by a Flame Charge. They throw the Flame Charge. I have the 2 Dragon Claws I need, but I just decide to farm down anyway for the disrespect. Alright, hopping in the next battle. Another Talonflame lead. You hate to see it. Swapping straight into the URSARING. They switch out into a Drapion. Now, close combat doesn't actually kill here. However, they're very likely to shield, and I realized that after I throw the Hyper Beam here. I'm going for the kill shot, and I don't get it. You know, it is how it is. But they go for the farm down. URSARING able to reach the close combat. This is going to be doing massive damage. Woohoo! Gets it super low, and now I can come in with the Escavalier and basically use it as a damage sponge. So the Talonflame gets less farms, and I'm going to trust in a 2-shielded Giratina to win me this game. Crunch coming through, I can survive that. The second one will not be enough to KO, I will be letting it come through. Going for the farm down, able to leave with the Drill Run. Gonna bank that for later, might come in handy. They have their own Giratina back, but this Giratina is Shadow Claw, meaning mine has a winning matchup here. I also have a shield advantage. All I have to do is shield one Dragon Claw right here, and then let the next one come through. We let the next one come through because the Brave Bird will be doing more damage, and I need to save a shield for that. I'm going to be throwing right before they get to their next Dragon Claw here, either forcing them to shield or let their Giratina go down. They do commit the shield to get my last shield. I'm fine with shielding here. I can farm down and then throw the Dragon Claw against the Talonflame. I catch the move, and if this is the Brave Bird, I can win this game, but they throw the Flame Charge. So a super heads up play by my opponent not to throw the Brave Bird there, because this Dragon Claw would have been taking them out if they had. So GG's to my opponent there. They played really well by anticipating a potential catch and not throwing a Brave Bird that would lower their defense. Alright, hopping straight into the next battle. We got Scavalier and Scrafty, amazing lead. This is where we want to see the Scrafty. And they're staying in. Now, a trend that I've noticed a lot is that people tend to pair Scrafty with Steel types. So I'm expecting a Steel type in the back, and that is why they're staying in here. They're going to go straight Pup. They actually shield that, which surprises me. I guess they want to get more counter damage off. But I'm fine with taking a 2-0 shield advantage here if they want to do that. So let's see if they decide to shield or not. They do decide to shield. I'm switching into the Giratina, knowing that they definitely have something else weak to fighting in the back. And they throw the move here and they bait me? Interesting. I don't see a reason to bait there. I guess maybe I miscounted and they didn't have enough for it. It's hard to tell at this time. Anyway, they come in with the Stunfisk, and because I have Dragon Breath, this is a bad matchup for me, as my Dragon Breaths are resisted and not doing very much damage. However, I am able to get it below 50% health, and I'm completely okay with letting Giratina go down. I'm trusting in URSARING to close this game for me. We come in with the Escavalier to force them to throw their energy. I'm going to sack the Escavalier now, and I'm going to trust in URSARING to win me this game with a shield advantage. And they have a Talonflame in the back, so all we have to do is shield up this move, and Play Rough and Close Combat are both resisted here, so they might think they're safe, but no, we're going to overfarm to the max and then chuck the beam at them. This will be taking out the Talonflame. This Scrafty comes in, gets Shadow Claw down, and we get to the Close Combat to take out the Stunfisk here. Just a casual Shadow URSARING sweep. Look at this monster. Oh my goodness, I love using this thing in Ultra League. So much fun. Alright, hopping into the next battle. We got a Scavalier into Gyarados. Now, Gyarados kinda beats my whole team. It's kinda hard to play out. I have to stay in here and go for a Mega Horn, hoping they don't shield because it is resisted. But look at that! Still does massive damage. Now I'm trying to catch an Aqua Tail. Unfortunately, I do fail the catch. They go straight for the crunch, and they're going to be able to get to another crunch. I will be shielding this one up because it would be taking me out. And they have an Escavalier. Interesting. So I assume that their best Giratina answer is their Gyarados. Unfortunately, I am in Drill Run range, and I'm going to let this take me out because I want to save a shield. And I also have my own Escavalier that still has plenty of health. So I can bring this in and pressure this Escavalier with the counters because they're doing more damage than the Dragon Breath. I am forced to shield this up because URSARING does not want to see anything with counter. I'm going for the farm down. Can we get it? They try to sack on the Gyarados. I'm trying to switch into my URSARING to get an energy lead. And they bring the Escavalier. One Shadow Claw takes him out. What do they have in the back? It's a Venusaur. I'm going for the CMP on the Frenzy Plant, hoping that this is CMP. I need them to waste their energy here. And they don't shield. Oh, they don't throw. But they let me get to another Close Combat. This will be getting the shield or taking out the Venusaur. Massive misplay by the opponent. It's CMP. I am going to be taken out here, but I have the move loaded on the Escavalier and will be winning CMP. And we are able to take a game against the Gyarados because of a misplay from the opponent. Oh my goodness. Do you see that Close Combat damage? URSARING is insane. Alright, getting straight into the next match. Sorry, I had to calm down there a little bit and restart the recording here. Alright, now Charm. Charm is very bad for my team. If it's Togekiss, I pretty much lose because Escavalier cannot deal any neutral damage to Togekiss. However, since this is Sylveon, I can deal neutral with the drill run, meaning this is okay that we're seeing it on the lead. Now, I do have to shield up because my 2 back Pokemon do not like Charm. They're staying in, which tells me they're also weak to counter in the back. I switch in the URSARING, try to snipe with the Shadow Claws, but they do get to a Psy Shock, and I will be forced to shield because this will be doing a lot to URSARING. They come in with an Empoleon, and I'm trying to get to 2 close combats. We're just short of 2. I'm hoping they get greedy and go for the farm down here. They do get greedy, and we're able to get to the next close combat. This will be taking out the Empoleon, and a Giratina comes in to farm down. Look at those Shadow Claws. Giratina is one of the bulkiest Pokemon in the game. I decide to come in with my own Giratina here. They do have an energy lead, so this is very close. And then I decide to do so... Oh, man. That's so dirty. I decide to catch a move and then CMP tie them. Just for a flex, really. And look, they undercharge that Dragon Claw to get more farm, which thankfully doesn't matter too much because I'm already almost out of Dragon Claw. And their Dragon Claw will not be dealing enough damage to threaten me here. This Dragon Claw will be taking out their Giratina, and their Sylveon with 0 HP is getting farmed down by my Dragon Breaths. Oh man, that CMP sack was dirty. I had to go for it. Alright, in the next match, Umbreon, great, right where we want to see it. Now, they're staying in. This tells me that they have something in the back. They wouldn't be double weak to counter, I don't believe, with an Umbreon lead. I'm reading a Cresselia in the back. They're shielding that up. Yep, this tells me that they definitely have something else weak to a Escavalier in the back. I'm going to let it go though because I don't want to give up my shields too quick. I want to see if they want to commit their second shield. They try and catch, we anticipate the catch, and we match with our Giratina into this Talonflame. They go for the Brave Bird, which means I can now try to commit to a farm down. Nope, they're going to get there. I have to throw. Unfortunate, but we can leave with a bit of energy here. This Umbreon comes back in, and now I get a breakpoint against this Umbreon because of my IVs. They're going to have to throw real soon here. Oh, good counting on my opponent there. I was about to get to the Dragon Claw. And I'm going to come in with the Escavalier, snipe them because I want to get rid of this Umbreon since it resists Shadow Claw. Let's see what they have in the back. It is the Cresselia, so my read was correct. Now, can URSARING with a shield advantage take out Cresselia? We have close combat, which doesn't do very much as a bait, so I'm going for the Hyper Beam. I don't want to debuff myself. Let's see if they shield. Boo! They don't shield, and they go down to the Hyper Beam. That killed from that health range. Oh my goodness. URSARING, calm down. Okay, we got another Charmer on the lead. This is a problem. And once again, they're staying in, which tells me they are double weak to Escavalier. Escavalier is such a strong lead in Open Ultra League. So many teams are weak to it. Like, look at this. We're able to get to another drill in here and force a shield if they want to keep their Clefable alive. Oh, it actually doesn't kill. A bit of a miscalculation here for me. I am going to shield this up because I think they're weak in the back. I think they're really weak to Escavalier, and I want to see what they come in with here. It's a Stunfisk? Okay. Okay, they must be super weak in the back to Escavalier then. If they're coming in with a Stunfisk, I'm going to shield this up because I can get to another drill run before they get to a Rock Slide. And let's see. Yep, we get there. And I believe I will be staying in here to get as much counter damage off as I can. They will be forced to throw. Otherwise, I would be making it to another drill run. This will be taking me out. And let's see what I do here. I believe I come in with the URSARING. Yep, I do. And... oh, I tried to catch an Earthquake there. I might have miscounted, or my opponent might have saw it coming, but this Earthquake's going to land on the Giratina. They're throwing anyway, which tells me, oh, nope, they're not weak at all. They have a Charmer. So throwing the energy on me there was a big mistake by the opponent. This is gonna be tough. They have ABA Charmers here. Okay, it's gonna be all up to URSARING. We're gonna have to eat this Weather Ball. The only win con is to get to 2 close combats. Can we get there? Oh, right before that Charm comes through, getting there with 1 turn to spare. Does this KO the Ninetales? It does KO the Ninetales. We have another close combat ready for the Stunfisk, and this will be taking them out. URSARING with the clutch, beating a triple XL team. No way. URSARING, you're too much. Okay, we have an amazing lead here in a Bomb Snow. Oof. Mandibuzz. So remember what I said about this team having a lot of weaknesses? Yeah, Mandibuzz is one of them. And they shield the Mega Horn too. That's so bad for me. I'm deciding to switch into the URSARING here to try and get some damage off with the close combat, hoping they'll shield, thinking it's a play rough. Since URSARING does have play rough, they call the bait, and I make a huge mistake by letting them sneak in an air slash as they're able to farm me down before I get to another close combat. This is so bad. I come in with the Giratina, and I'm hoping that a double shielded Escavalier can win me this game. I'm going to be letting every single move come through here and hoping that Escavalier can win me this game. I'm going for the farm down. I have Dragon Breath. Can we farm down? Just able to farm down before they get to the move. That is absolutely massive. I'm switching. They're coming with the Bomb Snow, and they have Jellicent. No! At this point, this game is pretty much over. They're going to Bubble Beam me and debuff me to just crazy. My only win con is that they are double nuke, and it's a Shadow Ball. Can we actually win this? They must have Ice Beam. They definitely would have gone for Bubble Beam there if they had it. Let's see. Did they just decide to throw a Shadow Ball, or is this another Shadow Ball? Is this a Bubble Beam? It's a Shadow Ball! Okay, I can win. I'm going for the Snipe with the Shadow Sneak, and they switch at the perfect time. Realizing my win con was to snipe them, they farm me down. I have to farm up energy here, and I get too greedy. The Abomasnow gets to move. This will be taking me out. Super good read by my opponent there to switch, realizing my only win con was to snipe their Jellicent with the Shadow Sneak. Well played, and GG's. Picking up a bad lead. Oh, this is a Dragon Breath Giratina, meaning I have to stay in. If it was Shadow Claw, I would switch into the URSARING, but URSARING does not do well with those Dragon Breaths. I have to stay in here, unfortunately. Now, I did chip them with the Druin, so now I'm okay with switching into the URSARING, because the Shadow Claws might make them switch out, and they do, into an Empoleon where URSARING has two arms wide open to receive it with the double close combat. Getting the shield in the first one, we get the second one. Their Waterfall will be taking us out after this, but we get both shields. URSARING giving us a 2-0 shield advantage. Now, since I have Dragon Breath, I want to get rid of this Empoleon, meaning I will be forced to commit a shield here with the Escavalier to take this Empoleon out. I don't want them to get to another one, so I'm going to throw right away and minimize the damage my Escavalier is taking. But I have a shield advantage, I have a Dragon Breath Giratina, and they have a Poison Jab Alolan Muck. The fact that this is Poison Jab makes this so good for me, as Snarlmuck has a very good matchup against Giratina. But since I am Dragon Breath, this matchup is very, very winnable, but I don't plan on winning this matchup. Their Giratina is low enough to be taken out by a Drill Run, and I can't afford to get baited by an Acid Spray. So I'm going to sack my Giratina. I don't throw on purpose there, because I don't want their Giratina to farm me down. They go for the Dark Pulse. I will be farming them down. They switch to try and prevent farm, and they come in with the Giratina, and they bait me with the Dragon Claw. Can we get to the Drill Run? It's just a matter of a race. We get there. This will be taking out the Giratina, and then we will be able to farm down the Muck and take another win. Oh my goodness, let's go. Hopping into another match. Here we go. Escavalier into an A9. Oh, and they switch out. I need to respond here with my URSARING. The Shadow Claws are tearing through Cresselia. Now, URSARING can survive a Moonblast from Cresselia. It hurts. Oh, they get the attack drop, which means this Hyper Beam will be doing less damage. Can it KO? Oh, they let it go and it doesn't KO, and now they're able to get a shield from me because I need to keep switch advantage here. But because of the debuff, we're able to leave with a close combat. And although this is a debuffed close combat, it does neutral damage to this Alolan Ninetales. And look at that! It does about 40% from a debuffed non-stab close combat. And they're staying in. Oh, they switch. This is a Giratina. I need to get some chip damage onto this. They decide to let that go. That's fine with me. I have Dragon Breath. I can put insane fast move pressure on them here. And their charge moves don't really threaten me too much. I can easily tank 2 Dragon Claws here. which I am planning on doing, saving a shield for the move from the Ninetales in the back. And right before they get to another claw, I'm going to be throwing mine. And let's see if they decide to shield. They do not shield, which I think is a mistake. They come in with the Ninetales, and now I'm going to make them reverse 2 shield flex. I am farming them all the way down. Reverse 2 shield flex. They decided not to shield anything and paid the price. Mandibuzz lead. Already, this is not looking good. This is a Snarl Mandibuzz, meaning they're going to be spamming out these charge moves. Let's see what they have. Probably a foul play. Oh, it is the Dark Pulse, which does a bit more damage, but costs a bit more energy as well. Going for the Mega Horn here. I do not want them to shield. They don't shield, thankfully. And now, I unfortunately kind of have to shield this. In hindsight, maybe could have saved the shield for the Giratina and Dragon Breath down. But I'm hoping they try and call a Drill Run bait here and no shield this. They do decide to throw up the shield, however, so I don't want to give up my last shield. Shadow Ursaring needs a shield to do anything, really. Alright, I'm forced to come in here with... Oh, no, I'm going for an ambitious Shadow Claw down. They're going to get 2 move. I can't afford to shield this because I can tank it and something in the back might hit harder. They come in with the Ninetales. There's only one win condition here. They have to no shield this, otherwise I'm going to lose. And they shield. No! That's a top left for me. Sometimes things don't go your way. Okay, hopping into the last battle. We've got an amazing lead against a Greedent. This is what you love to see. They switch into Cresselia, and I stay in here. Thankfully, they throw their energy right away. I should have switched into the URSARING instantly, but I'm going for a Mega Horn, trying to get a shield here. They actually let it go, which means I can come into URSARING and completely farm down. And I'm going to have so much energy. I can safely tank this move here. The Moonblast will not be taking me out. Farm down with the Shadow Claws. Greedent coming back in. I throw 1 Shadow Claw so they don't sneak in another Bullet Seed. Close Combat doing huge damage. And then I go for a CMP tie here, hoping this is CMP. Let's see if they shield or not. We'll never know because Close Combat's taking them out. Swampert comes in, and we're not able to get the Close Combat. That is heartbreaking. However, my Giratina has a Dragon Breath Breakpoint. Oh no, I catch a Hydro Cannon. I forgot about that. I catch a Hydro Cannon just for some extra disrespect. And now, Earthquake doesn't kill me. I'm not going to shield this. And they bait me. They bait me. And here I'm even thinking, Earthquake will take me out. But it's fine, I can counter down. They Hydro Cannon me again. And then they don't even build up to the Earthquake this time. This is another Hydro Cannon. And now I see the win con. The 4 shield flex. Able to Dragon Breath down. 4 shields left in the battle. We're able to climb to the 2700s. And that is an insane win to end the video on. Thank you all so much for watching. I had too much fun with this team. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want me to keep doing shoutcasts like this, or if you would prefer the old videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you all the next time.